it's Michelle, and you may have seen a recent video of mine where I used paper bags. I used the white paper lunch bags to create a giant snowflake party decoration. And I thought those were really fun, and if you all remember in that video I mentioned that I would like to do this same process in some different kind of looks. So I thought today we would do it with red lunch bags and create a poinsettia for Christmas. And these bags came from the Dollar Tree, and there are 10 in a pack. So I thought that was really great. And we're going to be using 8 today. And they are a little bit smaller than the white ones that I used for the snowflakes, as you can see there. But it's still going to be several of those fanned out into a poinsettia shape. So it's still going to be a giant decoration, and I think it's going to turn out great. And we're just going to glue those together the same way that we did the white ones for our snowflake. The only difference is we're using the red this time to give it that poinsettia look. And every poinsettia flower needs berries in the center. So I got this sprig here at Big Lots. And that was $1.50 at Big Lots. And that's all gold, glittery holly and berries. So what I'm going to do is just take off the berries and use those without the leaves, and maybe I can find another project for the leaves a little later on. But to get started with my paper bags, I think what I want to do this time is to cut the point on my bags before I glue them together. That way it might make it a little bit easier for me, so I won't have to cut through all of them at once. I think I'm going to do kind of a steep angle on these for my poinsettia flower. And try to get both sides even. Okay, and now that I have that cut, I can just kind of line up each one so I can try to match that cut. Okay, so we've got all of those cut, and you all don't have to do it that way. You can do it after you've got them all glued together like I did in the snowflake video. Either way you want to do it. So now I'm just going to go through and I'm going to make sure that they're all lined up in the same direction, with this edge that's the bottom folded toward the underside and not on the top, or vice versa, just as long as you've got them all going in the same direction. And actually my cuts are off a little bit. Let me see if I can straighten that up. doesn't have to be exact, because once we get that all glued together and fanned out, each bag is going to be a separate petal anyway, so it's not going to be stacked up exactly like we've got it now. And now we can go through and just glue each one in a straight line down the middle and one line across the bottom. And I'm going to try to work pretty quickly because that's a lot of glue area and I don't want that hot glue to cool down and set up on me. And I really like this glue gun. We're just going to do that on every one, stacking the next one on top until we've got all 8 glued together. Okay, so we have all 8 glued together, and then we're going to have to fan it around to glue this side around to this side. And I think I'll zoom out a little bit so that you all can see that a little better in this video maybe than you did in the snowflake video. Okay, so hopefully you guys will be able to see the entire thing this time. And I'm going to go ahead and put my glue on here and then work quickly to open that up and get it glued to the other side before it sits up. One section there that didn't glue well enough, so I'm going to see if I can get that fixed. Press that together till it holds. Got another one. I guess I didn't work quickly enough as I was layering the next bag on a couple of times, but that's okay. I think we've got them fixed now. And now we get to put on our berries, and I think that's just going to be what tops it off to really make it look like a poinsettia. I'm going to take my price tag off. I think I may use the stem to make sure that it stays in there. So I'm going to take the berries off of the stem, and then I can remove the leaves and put the berries back. If that will fit down in the center. just gonna, didn't bring my wire cutters with me into the kitchen. I'm on the kitchen island so that I could have a large enough work area to show you guys the whole thing this time. So I just bend that back and forth and break off a little piece of that wire so that it'll be short enough to fit in there. I think with that in the whole length of it there will help make sure that that stays in there really good. I'm going to put some hot glue around that center there and some on my stem. And stick it down in there. How cute is that? I just love it. I had not done one ahead of time yet. I just did the first one on camera with you guys, and I'm so happy with the way that turned out. I really, really like that. A poinsettia wall decoration for your Christmas party. So that is all there is to it, guys. That was so simple, and I think that is so festive and gorgeous. You guys be sure to comment below and let me know what you think. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and also click the bell next to the subscribe button to make sure that you get notifications when I upload a video. Give me a like over on my Facebook page, and be sure to join our Facebook group, Crafty Minds. Follow me on Pinterest and Instagram, and don't forget to visit my blog. I'll put the links to all of those in the description, so be sure and check them out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.